time for single song shows. How is everyone? I hope all is well in the world. The news around this particular room in my home is that I've welcomed little tiny colorful Christmas trees into my space. So that's fun. The other news is that Mr. Kofi Q is my guest, and I'm so excited. I see you here. I'm going to invite you to come on in so we can get started.
Hello, hello.
Hey! Yay, I love your lighting.
Oh, thank you.
It's very, very beautiful.
Also, I need to figure this out. Can you hear me, by the way?
I can.
Okay, good.
And I see that you're utilizing probably a way better sound setup than
I'm
I'm
trying to.
working
Yeah.
with. I thank you for that. It's been on my to-do list forever. Call to action. Anyone in the comments or whatever. If you got, phone wreck, any kind of a better EQ situation that would be easy for
Yeah.
me. Not that I can't handle the hard things, but I don't have time to think about this stuff.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have time.
It's a lot.
How are you
Speaking
doing?
of, I'm not even sure if this is using the setup. But we'll figure
Mhm.
it out. But yeah, I'm doing okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm sort of in recovery mode. I was sick for a while, and it also it ended up stealing my voice, which was kind of a sad place to be for a singer.
It
So
is.
yeah, I'm slowly kind of working back into singing again, and making
Yeah.
music. Yeah, um,
Yeah, that's a depressing place to be for a singer.
yeah,
I've been there. It's like, who am I?
yeah.
Um,
It's rough.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was hard.
yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're on the mend.
Thank you.
Um, yeah, and so I always ask, in this moment, are you feeling like you would rather begin yourself and get it over with? Or would you rather I play first and break the ice?
Yeah. Why don't you go first as host? and I'll,
Okay,
and I'll and after.
all right. I'll go first. I couldn't think of what to play, and then um, I realized that um, a cover would probably be a good choice. And we just finished watching the Get Back documentary that came out.
Oh, I haven't
So it,
seen.
yeah, yeah. So it's the Beatles' Let It Be whole thing, where they were recording that album, and it was cool. I found myself very drawn more than ever to George,
Mm,
as you just see how overlooked he was
right,
at that
right.
period in time.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
sitting on basically the entire like triple album, All Things Must Pass at that time. He had all
Mm,
these songs, and at one point he even says to John, "I have all these songs, and I just want to get them out there." And he's kind
oh,
of flippant about it.
yeah.
And I was like, "That is me too. I get you, George."
Yeah. I mean,
So,
where's that? Where's that? Is that on Netflix?
it's on Disney Plus,
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
which we have because children.
Indeed. I also have mostly because I'm sharing with my brothers, which is kind of nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Got to share those things.
Yeah.
What does it hurt? It hurts nothing.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. So I thought I would do Behind That Locked Door by Old
Mhm.
George.
Oh,
Simon has water.
I'm excited for this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Okay, cool. Why are you still crying? Your pain is now. Please forget those teardrops. Let me take them from you. The love you are blessed with, the world's waiting for. So let out your heart, please, please, from behind that locked door. It's time we start smiling. What else should we do? Only this short time. I'm gonna be here with you. The tales you have taught me, and the things that you saw, makes me want out your heart, please, please, from behind that locked door. If ever my love goes, if I'm rich or I'm poor, please let out my heart, please, please, from behind that locked door. From behind that locked door.
Ariel's unmuted.
Thank you. Thank you.
um, I was going to ask if you have been getting a chance to play live much lately, but I think I remember you playing at the what is that? The Bushwick Book Club
Yeah,
event.
I saw you on that program briefly, and I was
I
like,
know.
cool, we're gonna meet in person before I do
Yeah,
a single song show,
yeah.
and then it
I
didn't
was
happen.
really excited for that. It's a cool concept. I don't know if people know about it, but this you read a
Mhm.
book and you write a song about the book. But I was
Right.
right when I got sick and I
Oh,
couldn't sing. So
that's so sad. That
yeah,
took that experience from us
I know.
getting to meet there.
But I did watch the live stream and enjoyed it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching that. Yeah, I feel like I never shut up about Bushwick Book Club Oakland on here.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's the best thing.
Yeah. One of these days, I'll get to join and perform.
Yeah, that would be so great. Are
Yeah.
you ready to play your song?
Oh yes, I can pull up my guitar here.
I was checking out some of your IGTV videos.
Yeah.
Oh man, people in the comments, you are in for a treat right now.
I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, fair warning. I was, recently sick, and we'll see how this goes. But
Oh,
it's
good. I
a,
heard.
yeah, it should be a fairly gentle song, so it shouldn't be too hard on my vocal cords. Let's see. Okay.
Is this the
Um,
new one
oh
that
yeah,
you
this
were
is
working on?
yes, this is a song that I've been trying to finish up recently. Started writing it. I must have been in September.
Mm.
I was in New York with some friends, and it sort of um, there was something that I latched onto, and I had to kind of flesh it out. And it's getting close to being a full song now. So
Oh, that's so great.
So yeah, here it's a little sneak preview, I guess, for everyone. And I'm calling it My Touch. It's about losing my touch. Um,
Oh,
I know, we can talk more about it later, but yeah, hope you
yeah,
enjoy it.
yeah,
Does this sound okay? You can hear me okay?
yeah. Sounds about how you'd expect on
Yeah,
Instagram Live. I'm sure your voice will cut through great, though.
I hope so. I am he who walks alone at night, chasing shadow far from home and light, hiding traces of wounded life, draining all sensation from my touch, my touch. Ooh, my broken language fading from my lips as they stand guard all over singed fingertips, holding back what once was substance to death. All that feeling bleeding from my touch, my touch, losing my touch. Losing my thank you,
Woo!
thank you.
We
I hope
got a
that came
question in the
through.
comments.
What was the question?
The question is, where are you based? Which is
Oh,
Oakland, right?
I am in
And
Oakland, yeah.
where's your next gig?
That's a great question. Yeah, I've been itching to play
Mhm.
live. And but I've sort of been sidetracked by a lot of things. I'm setting up this space. I just moved into a new place and setting up the space so I can make music and practice. And then there was the illness and all that. But I'm hoping in January to set something up, and that will sort of also just be. Oh, sorry, I've got reverb still going. That will also sort of be a, a way to play new music that I've been working on. So yeah, I guess look out for you know some posts. I'm also notoriously bad at posting and keeping people up to date with what's going on, but I will be doing more of that, and yeah, hopefully a show in January in Oakland, California, somewhere in the Bay Area, definitely. Uh,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, maybe eventually travel around a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Well, it seems as though you'd have some fans down here in the Central Coast area if you felt like
That's
making the
exciting.
trip. And if to look out for those posts, make sure you can look at the post that I made announcing this show, and when I post the recording, his handle is at Kofi underscore Q. So Kofi_Q.
Yeah.
You can find him. Do you want to talk more about that song? It seemed like you had something to say.
Oh, not much. I mean, it's sort of and it's hard to. It's not. I guess it's not hard to explain. Because I've thought about it a lot in writing it. But
Yeah.
I think on the general level, it's sort of about going through a personality shift. Going through having something traumatic happen to you that shifts the way you interact with the world. But
Hmm.
on a personal level, I think it was more around. I was thinking about love languages and how I've always said that my primary love language is touch and to some extent also quality time. But I think
Hmm.
it's shifted recently, and I think it's because of sort of being burned by being a little too, or yeah, sort of expressing yourself and then feeling like it's not reciprocated, and then just being kind of traumatized by that and that shifting way. So yeah, it was sort of something I was thinking about at the time, and then there was something I'd written down already in the past that sort of felt like it connected with what I was thinking in that moment. So this was sort of two songs coming together, really. But yeah, it's at the core, you know, personality shift and what that feels like to reflect on.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. I love that feeling when two songs kind of merge.
Yeah,
You're like, oh, this was one song all
yeah, exactly. This whole time, it's the same
along.
concept. It's also
Cool.
to throw one away,
Yeah.
when you don't know what to do with it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, you can always cannibalize your own songs.
Oh yeah. I'm learning to be better at that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yup. Um, so we have a mutual friend in Nikki. Can we talk about how freaking amazing she is?
She is yeah, extremely inspiring to me. She's always been sort of one of the people I look up to in terms of, staying true to my music and keeping at it. Um, she's put so much effort and energy into it, and it shows. And she's such a sort of just an inspiring person to begin with. Such a
Hmm.
warm personality. And yeah, I could go on forever. But yeah, she's um, yeah, a very special friend.
Yeah. And
And
she
how's
mentioned
it
that you
going?
collaborated?
Very good. Oh, yes, yes. We're working on something. There's something in the works that we're hoping to put out soon. We've hit hiccups with me being sort of incognito, but yeah, it's hopefully soon. Yeah,
Yay, that's awesome. Well, I'm definitely going to be looking out for that. I
yeah.
met her through Book Club Oakland,
Uh,
unless I'm wrong and there was some earlier thing, but I
yeah,
don't think so. I'm pretty sure it was through that.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, she is great and so warm,
yeah.
and I think she's still here, and I hope she's hearing all of this.
Oh, yeah. Is she in here?
She at least was, I
Okay.
think, maybe not. Anyway, she'll hear it at some point,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I hope she feels loved.
I hope
Which,
so too. Yeah.
yeah. So then, because this began in the age of pandemic and peak media,
Hmm.
I like to ask this sort of question. What was the last thing that you watched and loved?
Mm. Oh, that is a good question because I think I watched. I've been in rewatch mode, so I've been
Mm.
rewatching comfortable
Hmm.
movies and series that I've enjoyed, and I started and binged and finished a show called Fringe. I don't know if you've seen it. Um,
Fringe, no, but I've heard
it's
of it. Tell me about it.
yeah, it's sort of it was at the time a modern take on the X Files. I think they even make sort of playful references to the X Files,
Oh, fun.
but I think I found it at a time when it just kind of fit, with the way I was living my life. I don't know how to say that properly, but I've sort of revisited each time, almost every year now,
Oh,
to rewatch it. And maybe I have a bad memory, but I always forget details, and it's always nice being surprised by them again. So,
that's so nice.
yeah,
I love that. So it's aliens and stuff? Is it
it's
X-Files like that kind of thing?
So it's a spoiler if I explain that part, but
Ah,
but yeah, you can
man.
assume that there are unexplained uh,
Okay.
things going
Strange
on.
happenings.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Perfect. Love
What
it.
about you? Are you have you watched anything recently that you are particularly excited by? Besides that, you talked about that documentary. What was it called again?
Oh yeah, Get Back,
Okay.
the Beatles documentary. It's like 8 hours total
Oh wow. Oh, that's
over
pretty. Okay.
3 installments.
Okay.
That was pretty great. I mean, just because I've grown up a Beatles fan since I was a really little kid, and and I don't know, it's kind of the type of thing where if you haven't been a fan and watched like everything related to them for your whole life, maybe start at the third installment. But
Oh, interesting. Okay.
but if you but if you've like followed everything and kind of want to go a little more in depth on some of the conversations that they were having with each other and behind the scenes and stuff like that, it's pretty enlightening. Like they have a whole conversation about how when their manager died, who had been managing them since they were like teenagers, they ended up with a sort of power vacuum, and
Mm.
that like one of them felt like he had to fill, like he
Oh,
felt
interesting.
like
Yeah,
it was kind of agreed that everyone was designating him leader. It was kind
interesting.
it was something that like even though I've known all this stuff forever, I had never thought about it
Right
like
about
that.
it.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, and then the manager died and blah, 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 and eventually they broke up. But it was like that would actually be huge.
Kind of, yeah, yeah. That's a lot to take on. Yeah, it's kind of like
So
the kid having to, play parent when the parents aren't around, kind of thing.
yeah,
Mm.
exactly. So stuff like that just kind of brought forth some interesting new insights into an old band.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that can be my answer.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good answer. And how long have you been doing these, by the way? I was scrolling through and I noticed it goes on for a while.
For a while. I
Yeah.
also post the caption version because
Okay.
Instagram, if you repost a video, then you can select to have it auto captioned.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's
And I
cool.
wanted that to be available to people if they're unable to actually listen for whatever reason.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like the conversations are worthwhile. So that's why they're like twice as many as I've actually done
I see.
on
Oh,
my
okay, okay.
IG because of the captioned ones. But yeah, I started this in May 2020.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
So I've been doing it this whole time and it's been fantastic. I've
Yeah,
got to meet awesome people like you and Nikki.
yeah,
And I mean, I know I just said I met her at Bushwick Book Club Oakland, but she did one of these, and it was like a nice way to continue the conversation.
yeah.
So,
I love the concept. A cool, easy way to. The live format has always kind of intimidated me a little bit. But yeah, it's
yeah,
nice to just get on here and do one song and talk a little bit and then get off.
yeah, one song. That's about all I can handle.
Oh wow, London gig. I was planning on that, and then stuff gets started getting a little weird with this next wave. So
Mm.
mask up, Kwame. And we'll be in London soon. Sorry, I was answering a question in the comments.
No, no, I knew exactly what was going on.
Okay, good, good.
Yeah, there was a question, when is the next London gig?
Yeah,
That was the answer. You were
yeah.
gonna go to London?
I have a brother in London, and that is him over there.
Oh, hello.
And I've been teasing about moving to London for a very long time.
Oh,
It's a Yeah, it's been calling my name, but I also say that about New York, and it's this battle.
hmm.
See, one of these days.
Sounds like you've been to some amazing cities, and I saw, I think, some Chicago pictures on
Oh
your,
yeah,
yeah,
I also have a brother in Chicago, so that's also I wouldn't live there, definitely not. Chicago is cold. I know New York and London are also cold, but Chicago is on a different level, and
really.
I don't know how he manages it, but I do like to visit when it's warmer.
Yeah, we went there in September,
Oh,
um,
nice.
one year
This year?
as
Oh, in okay, in
one year, like
okay,
several years ago as a family.
yeah,
And um and it surprised us with how just wonderful it was.
yeah, yeah. It's a
Like
great city.
we really loved it. We did the whole architecture boat tour and like some of
Oh,
the
nice.
touristy stuff and really appreciated it. And
Yeah,
in September the weather is pretty great actually.
yeah. It's not overbearingly hot and not cold yet, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, for a hot second we were like, what if we moved to Chicago? And then we were like, should probably at least like visit in the
In
winter
the winter,
when it's
yeah,
actually the weather that it's known for and
yeah,
not like what's noted as the best possible time to visit.
yeah, yeah. It will definitely change your mind. Maybe I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah,
I had some delicious restaurants, I will tell you
yeah.
that.
The food and the
Chicago
music.
diner for people who don't eat meat. Ooh,
Yeah, it's called Chicago Diner. You said.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Maybe
and
check
it's
that out.
all like vegan diner food kind of stuff,
Oh, nice. Okay.
but like a lot of milkshakes, a lot of and then just some interesting takes on dishes and stuff. It was cool.
Okay. Okay. Are you vegan currently?
I am vegetarian
Mhm.
currently. I can't say that I'm perfectly
Right.
vegan. Can't claim.
Perfect is a myth.
It is
Perfection.
a myth,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. And yeah. Anyway,
That's cool.
anything that you're trying to be or
A lots of things. It's not going
yeah.
too well, but yeah,
Oh,
I'm also turned vegetarian 2 years ago now, but it's sort of been become a weekday vegetarian kind of thing. So, you know,
that's low.
yeah,
Anything you can do.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Perfect is a myth, just as you said.
Yeah, exactly. Just doing a little bit is enough. Is a step, and we'll see how it goes. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a vegetarian and trying to turn into a morning person as well, which is that's harder, been harder than being going vegetarian. But someday I'll crack it.
Yeah, it's kind of nice to be up with the sun.
Yeah, yeah, get the full day of sunlight.
Hmm. I agree.
See
All
people
right.
like
Do you have anything that you want to plug? You were saying a show in January, but do you have any music out there for people to listen to again if they so
mm,
any channels you'd like people to subscribe to?
yeah, look me up on YouTube. I'm trying to be a little better at posting on there and sort of building, um, finding my people there as well. I think that it's a different format. It's longer format videos, so I think people are more invested in what they're watching. So if you're interested in keeping up with that, go there. I also am trying to get a first song out so I can claim a Spotify profile and just get
There you
through.
go.
Yeah, just get through all that. So yeah, look out for that. It'll probably be a very under the radar release at some point, which is very on brand for me. But maybe I'll post about it.
Yeah.
Don't know. Yeah, yeah.
You can do an under the radar post
That's
about it
yeah,
too.
exactly.
Just
Yeah.
like slide it in there. It's like a post of a dog or something, and then you're like, by
Right,
the
and then
way,
have to skip through 5 slides to find it. Yeah, I like that. I might actually do that.
there you go. All
um,
right.
you have anything you're working on currently or coming up?
Just trying to get all these songs that I have recorded. Actually, look out for an EP from my band with Trinidad Escobar Blue Ghosts in the
Oh,
new
nice.
year. And in the meantime, you can enjoy our single. Our first single as a band, When Autumn Fills My Lungs, which
Cool.
is
I like that.
on all the streaming sites. And if you download it on Bandcamp, you get a demo of our next song.
Oh, exciting.
Um, that is going to be on the EP. So,
Okay. Okay. I'll check that out. Blue Ghost.
little
Oh, you got
incentives.
Escobar comics down there. I
Yes,
love
that's
it.
right. That is
I,
my
I'm
bandmate.
I'm already a fan. When Autumn
My
Falls.
bandmate plugging our stuff.
Yeah.
That, that is what we do. All right. Excellent. Thank you, Trinidad.
Yes. Thank you.
And let's see. I guess it's off to bed then.
Yeah. Yeah. Morning person. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. If we want to maintain that, gotta go to
Yeah.
bed.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. Thanks for having me for hosting this.
Thank you so much for being here. That was wonderful.
For
So
sure.
nice to meet you.
Yeah. It's a pleasure. I'll talk to you
All
later.
right.
Cheers.
Okay. Good night, everybody. Stay
Yeah.
safe.
Good night, everyone. Thanks
Bye-bye.
for coming.